Yeah, look, our industry is definitely in the news at the moment, and yeah, not for the right reasons. Yeah, over the last 5 or 6 years, particularly since the GFC has kicked in, we've seen a lot of companies that have gone to the wall and unfortunately taken down a lot of their clients with them. Storm Financial Group is probably the one that is the biggest corporate one we've seen that's gone down in recent times, and that was a company that was providing advice around essentially double gearing, where people would borrow against their homes, and this was a one-size strategy fits all. They'd borrow against their home to put into managed funds, and then they would borrow against those managed funds again to put into more managed funds, and obviously there was a lot of fees and the like. And when the share markets go down, of course, that's when the tide goes out and see who's swimming naked, and that's the ones that have got high borrowings. These people were, found it extremely tough. I think some of the broader issues that we're seeing in financial planning, and obviously right at the moment the banks are copying it, particularly CBA Bank with some of their rogue advisors and some of the deceptive or misleading advice, and sometimes potentially fraudulent advice, is where there's strong sales cultures to push a particular product, and I personally think that where someone can only get paid via recommending a certain product, I think this is where we've got these conflicts, that advisors, their only mechanism to get paid or to meet a sales target is to recommend a certain product. So this is where I think there's got to be a separation between the value of the advice that we give as financial advisors should be separate to the what product a retail client ends up with. So regardless of what product the client receives, we make sure that product is the right one for them, but we can get paid separately for that, for providing good sound advice. Now at the end of the day, I think as consumers, as clients of financial planners, there are a lot of good financial advisors out there, and for the most part I'm sure that very similar to my approach, that we take the role of educator, that we work to make sure that the client understands what the issues are and what our advice is. And as I say to my clients, I don't want you moving ahead till you fully understand the advice that you've been given. So look, are there deficiencies in our industry? Yeah, look, there definitely are, without a doubt. But don't let that turn you off from seeking financial advice, because there's a huge amount of very high qualified, very good people out there giving financial advice and making real differences to a lot of Australians.